Hi everyone, welcome back to our Animals All Around workshop. We're going to be adding 5 more locations to our continents of the world map, and we're going to be starting with the Azores cattle dog bookmark. This side of the bookmark, which starts with the Azores cattle dog. And these are the locations we'll be adding today to our map. Okay, we've got the Azores Islands. Okay, and there's the Azores cattle dog. We're going to be putting the European Alps on, and that's associated with the Alpine Ibex. Okay, we're also going to be adding 2 islands, Britain and Ireland. Okay, and the animal we've chosen for those animals is the red squirrel. Okay, we're going to be adding the Volga River, and that's going to be the associated with the Dalmatian pelican. Okay, we printed off one of the descriptions of that from our website. You can see it up close, and you can also take a look at this little map right here, which shows the Volga River. Okay, we're going to be looking at that on our continents of the world map. Actually, this shows a bunch of things: the Volga, the Ural Mountains, the Caspian Sea, and the Black Sea. So you can read up on the pelican at some point, and also the Ural Mountains. And we've chosen to highlight the Ural owl. You can read up about all of these animals on our website. Okay, so let me do a quick little description of what we're going to be doing today. We're gonna start off by adding a body of water that is not on your map. Okay, it's called the Caspian Sea. Now you can see I've labeled a couple of other bodies of water on the map too. I've labeled the Black Sea, which leads into the Mediterranean Sea. I also added a couple up here too, the Barents Sea, the Norwegian Sea, and the North Sea. So it's nice to add some bodies of water to your map, but it will be really helpful if you add this Caspian Sea. And it's not too difficult to draw. Just sketch it in a little to the right of the Black Sea. Just draw a shape that looks roughly like that. A little bit wider at the top and bottom, and then connected in the middle. And then you can put a little labeled Caspian Sea. Okay, so let's start off with the Azores. With a nice Azores cattle dog. Okay, that group of islands is located in the Atlantic, west of Portugal and Spain. Right here, you can just write Azores. Okay, maybe I'll take my blue and just put a little bit of blue around those islands. That'll make them stand out a little better. Okay. And eventually you can go along the coastline of Europe. We're going to be labeling Europe and Asia today too. Okay, let's see, what's next? The Alpine Ibex. That's a mountain-dwelling animal, kind of like a goat with big horns. Okay, and you can find those in the Alps of Europe, which is, here's Italy. And just draw the small range of Alps right above Italy there, like that. Doesn't have to be too big. Add a little color if you'd like. I'm going to try to fit the word Alps right above. Okay, great. Okay, now let's see what's next. The red squirrel is they're found in the islands of Great Britain and Ireland. These are not to be confused with the United Kingdom, which is the political name of which includes England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Okay, we're just talking about the islands. Okay, and I think I'm gonna just call it Britain. Britain, and I'll put a little line to that big island right there. This one over here, the big one, but a little bit smaller than Britain, is Ireland, the country, the island of Ireland, where also the country of Ireland is located as well. Your teacher will go over that a little bit more in detail. Okay, we can put a little bit of blue around those islands. There's a lot of little ones in here too. You can see we've got the North Sea label. So we've got quite a bit of the map done. If you look at it, we've got the whole left side of the map labeled here. We've got North America, South America, Africa. I want to label Europe as well. Before we do that though, let's add in a couple more details. We've got the, we want to add the Volga River. Now, once you've drawn the Caspian Sea, it's easy to locate the Volga. It just kind of runs like from north to south right into the Caspian. Just draw a single little line like that leading into the Caspian. And that will be a Volga River. V-O-L-G-A. You can abbreviate river if you like. Okay, so that takes care of the Dalmatian pelican. And the Ural owl is located in the Ural Mountains, which is located right between the Caspian Sea and the coastline of the Arctic. And this is kind of a natural boundary between two continents located on one big piece of land. To the west we have Europe, and to the east of the Urals we have Asia. So let's take a second and label those continents real quick. I'll do Europe first. I think Europe is the smallest continent, so don't write too big. You don't want to get in the way of this river either. I think you should be able to fit it pretty good like that. Okay. And Asia, you can write it a little bit bigger. I'm going to write it a little bit above because I know I have some physical features I'm going to be adding in shortly. But since we have that natural boundary of the Urals, let's go ahead and label Europe and Asia. Okay, I'm going to add a little color to the Urals. Color in the Caspian while I'm thinking about it. And I'll highlight the Volga. Okay, so I think that, okay, I'm going to show, you know what, before we end today, I'm going to show you another little fun thing you can do to your map to kind of make it look a little bit more decorative. You can create a nice colorful border going around the, you can just put like a little line like that in each corner. And then about every 2 inches, just draw a little line like this. You don't have to be too meticulous about measuring it out. You can just kind of estimate every 2 inches or so. Okay, and what that provides is a nice little way to kind of decorate your map a little bit. You can kind of color the edging and create a nice colorful border going around. This will make your map look a little more decorative. Remember, this is something that eventually you can hang this map up on the wall. So you want it to look colorful and kind of a nice piece of artwork. So anything you can do to kind of make it look. I'll show you how we did it on another one of our maps, just to give you an idea. We made that nice colorful. We used the yellow and orange going around the map. Okay, that makes it look a little fancier. So you can work on that in your spare time as we add the animals. Okay, I think that's about it for today. We got quite a bit done, and we'll be going on to the next bookmark soon. Okay, thank you.